Tonight was a fairly busy meeting. We had a work session at 6:30 to go through the applicants for the open position of the council. We added a license to cross for right-of-way access to L on the agenda. We approved a natural gas valve maintenance for $30,000. This is scheduled maintenance and valve replacements that have to be done for the gas line. We bought 2 skid steer attachments for $11,000. One's a demolition scoop and the other one's another scoop that they needed. We approved that. The industrial park gas main completion, we approved that tonight as well, and that will tie into some of these new industries that are moving in there. The Portage Park fertilization was approved. We do that every 3 years, and it was, I believe it's due this year, and so we have to schedule it just to make sure we get on the list. We approved that already before in our budget meeting, and that'll be $5,900, and we'll get that done this summer. The Highway 2 East Water Main Extension, we awarded the bid to Casper for $524,215, and that's to run the water to McCoy and the other extensions needed for upcoming business maneuvers. So we approved that tonight. Like I said, those bids came in a little higher, but what isn't higher this year that anybody can think of? Everything's up. The Columbus variance refund, Jim Columbus paid for a variance he didn't need to pay for. His footage did not require him to have a variance. The Western Mesabi Mining and Planning Board, we appointed Boomer Herdman to represent the city of Cohasset on that board. Thank you, Boomer, for stepping up and accepting that, and tonight it was approved, so you may attend as needed. We approved city cleanup days. I believe the dates are June 5th through the 7th, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. This year they'll be adding a free dumpster roll-off from the landfill for tires, so we'll see how that works. So we kicked that off. We approved Benson Bog Day dates. They've been doing a great job with that project over there, so here's to the best for them on this upcoming Benson Bog Days. We opened a hearing for the Municipal Development District Number 4 creation of a TIF plan for the establishment of TIF number 4-1, and now we're going to extend the hearing to May 10th. We're waiting for some more paperwork to come in, and then we'll hold the public hearing for that on May 10th here at the city. We appointed a council vacancy. We awarded it to Andy Haarklau due to his involvement with the EDA and short notice. It's like a 7-month position fill. And just so everybody's aware, there's two appointed seats that'll be coming due for election this fall. We couldn't have an election for Tommy's last time because we missed the election date last year, so we had to appoint Tommy. Both of them weren't, both Jason and Phil weren't through the halfway point of their terms, so we had to appoint until we can have an election. So this year's election will be for two-year terms for those positions, and that'll get them back on the rotating cycle of 4 years. So in 2 years, that'll be a 4-year election. These two positions are up. They're both 4-year terms, and those will be up this fall. My seat is up this fall. That's a 2-year term. The entire council, for the first time that I'm ever aware of, is all up for election. But we're trying to get back to the balance of 4-year terms, 2-year term, and offset 4-year terms. So you never have a complete change out of the council, because that can create some real, tactical issues. So we're doing the best we can to get back to that. We'll get there. And like I said, I really appreciate every applicant that filed. It's good to have that kind of interest at the local level politics. Some cities struggle to get anybody to apply, so I really appreciate it and thank everyone for that. The office and shop will be closed Friday, April 15th in observance of Good Friday. Wednesday, April 27th is the annual Board of Appeal and Equalization hearing to be held here in the city activity room, April 27th at 9 a.m. right here in this room. We will hold the Appeal and Equalization hearing in Cohasset. On the consent agenda, we approved the claims in the amount of $523,762.11, which included the final payment for the daycare senior center. So we're covered there. And we approved the March 22 City Council minutes. And that concluded our meeting for Tuesday, April 12th. The time was about 7:32. Thank you.